Hello and welcome back to Masters Esports Breakout Split 2, Qualifier 2, and we are moving on to Game 2. And this one will be against BURTS and Holtows Finest.
Yeah, uh, definitely a match to watch. Two of my favorite teams, probably. The legendary BURTS, and then we got the new team, Holtows Finest, which has three of the friends that I know from our Discord. Should be a good match.
Yep.
I'm not playing favorites here. It's just gonna be a good match. I don't know who's gonna win actually, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not familiar with Holtows Finest, so it'll be interesting to see these players hop in for the first time for me to see. I am very familiar with BURTS. They are the winners of the Masters Split 1 event, so they definitely have experience. We've seen them. We know all these players, and I know what they can bring, but Holtows Finest will be kind of interesting, especially if they're able to upset BURTS. If they're able to kind of take the lead and take the win on this, I think that they're even more of players that we need to kind of stay focused on and for the future games. So, yeah, it'll be really exciting coming forward, and hopefully we can get up the map bands pick from production and talk about what we'll be seeing here shortly.
Rise
So we see,
band. Interesting.
yep, Cicera, yeah, it is interesting to see that band. Normally it's one of the most picked, but yeah, Halto's Finest banned that, and Bert's banned Soul. Not surprising. So we are going to see another matchup getting started on Vegas, followed up by Skyway Stadium and then Monaco. I think Skyway Stadium will be fun because we haven't seen it, and in my opinion, has some of the more fun variations to the map. Skyway Stadium, I think I love the what is it? It's elevated structures, the one where the center of the map is entirely kind of in the air.
Oh, the high rise. The high rise.
High rise, that's what it is. Yeah. And then Monaco is fun just because the duck and cover, the one that the duck destroys the whole church.
Yeah, yeah.
So fun to see. Not sure what we have in store for us. Yeah, just like you, Nadex, I don't know which team to pick. I think I am going to pick BURTS just because I've seen them the most. But you have more experience with the players on Holtows Finest, so yeah, it'll be cool to see. Do you think that we'll see any light players coming out between these two teams?
Yeah. So I think with the Skyway pick here, I'm expecting Chickpea to go on light, but I could be
Okay.
wrong. Usually they do play light on that map, but I don't know. They could surprise us with anything.
Is there
But
any advantage to playing light on that map? Any reason
yeah,
why they
so
would pick that?
light on that map is pretty good because of all the high ground spots. Again, for the cash out, same thing. Construction, you got the two cranes on construction on Skyway. For that point, the blacktop cash out is really good for light.
Yep.
For the pads that are coming in. So yeah, there's a lot of advantages for light on that map for sure. So
Nice.
expecting
Okay.
Chickpea to play light this tournament. Would be boring if you wouldn't, though. But definitely, the heavies will be battling out, so we gotta pay attention to Lamp versus Swako here. The heavies will be blasting each other.
All right. Well, we will hop into it right now here on Vegas. And we do see heavy, medium, medium, I believe, on both teams. I don't know if I saw a D-man. I think I saw two healing beams on both. But here we go, getting started. And it looks like immediately somebody has disconnected. We might have to restart this match. Yep.
Loading
Custom
bug
maps are
does
not
happen in
perfect.
Customs.
And I guess as we wait, we get a nice stream through. Nope. Okay. Well, back to the desk. We will have to let them reload in. Obviously, something happened, but it should just take here a minute or two.
But yeah, like I said, Lamp, OG veteran of the game, Season 1 grinder, played a lot of scrims, has a ton of experience on heavy. Probably the third or second best heavy in the world, in my opinion.
Okay.
The first one would have to be detailed, unfortunately. I don't know. The battle between Swako and Lamp is going to be a good one to watch, but Swako hasn't been playing, and neither has been Lamp, so they're both kind of rusty, so it's going to be interesting to see how they play. But then we have the experienced Z on the medium, of course, one of the best mediums in North America.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, it seems like a great lineup. Interested to see them play. And like I said, the Holtows finest. I think it's always cool to see a new team in here, new players that I haven't seen, haven't had the chance to recognize their name just yet, and get that little bit of notoriety, and at least for me to understand who they are, how they play, what their strategy is. And yeah, especially playing against a team like BURTS, because the BURTS is definitely not just a one and done team. They've definitely shown that they can come. They have strategy, and yeah. So I think that there's a lot to look forward to as soon as we get this match finally started. But yeah, if production has
What's going
any
on in here,
updates for
production?
us, yeah.
Let me see my boys battle it out.
Okay.
Loading screen bugs.
Yep. So unfortunately, the matchmaking for custom maps isn't perfect. It is kind of still very early. It's something that we didn't even have until season 2, and they've just expanded it with season 3 with the spectator controls. So we're even thankful to have that, at all, because before that, the idea of running any kind of tournament was just not possible. So it is cool that we have something, but unfortunately sometimes bugs do happen, and we just have to kind of roll with it.
Yeah, I was actually the first person to test the spectator cam.
Oh, really?
Twitch Rivals event. Yeah, they made us go to a playtest server, and we got to see what it looks like. But Twitch Rivals didn't use the function,
I know.
which is sad.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and it's definitely better than the last split, because we had to watch other people's streams basically, and it was really difficult to cast over people talking, because you would have teams that are strategizing, and yeah, there's no way to like effectively mute them without muting the entire game. So what we have now is at least in my opinion better, but it's still a little rough around the edges.
Yep. Oh man, I want to watch the match. Why does it have to be loading screen bugs?
Usually it's pretty quick that they get it fixed. So, and if not, if they're still having issues, maybe production, we can go to a quick 5-minute break or 2-minute break, just to get everybody loaded in there. But
Jake,
I
yeah,
guess
I want
not.
to see you play light. If you hear me, please play light. I just want to see some lights.
Yeah.
I love HML. It's like the best comp in the game, in my opinion. It's the most fun to watch.
Yep. Now, when you run light, do you run invis or do you run the dash?
I don't play light. I suck at light.
You don't.
Actually, I'm the worst light ever. But I do play cloak. I think cloak is the best gadget for
Yeah.
for light. Dash
Yeah,
could
it's
work,
just
though.
so good. And we do
Double
see
model.
Suiko.
Double
Yeah.
model? I've never seen Z on the model. This will be interesting.
Shotgun meta is in right now. And we are
Yeah.
seeing the Swako is running the shield and not the winch claw. Shocked to see
Yeah,
that,
he's an
because it
OG.
does seem okay. And there's another another shield as well. So okay, this will be a pretty standard match from what we've been used to seeing, especially compared to what we just watched. And finally, all teams are loaded in. We're gonna hop into it, and we see Vault 1 has spawned, and it does look like Holtows Finest might be spawned closest to it. We're getting an overhead view here in just a second.
Looks like Z's already positioned on the high ground.
They're pretty
Be
high up
fighting
there for
out
the
here.
vault.
Yeah, so North America likes to fight each other before tapping vaults. It's just like a standard thing. I don't know why we do this. But this
Interesting.
fight is just for nothing, for no reason. They just want to like ego test each other. This is literally just practice here.
Hey,
Little
I'll take it.
warm-up,
Everybody's
and
running
BURTS gets
shotguns.
wiped. BURTS gets wiped. So now we
Immediately.
know who's the dominant factor here.
Okay. So we have Brindy, Okra, Green Space. Interesting names.
Yeah, Okra is Lamp. Well, Green Space, I don't know who that is. Brandy, I know. Green Space is like a
Is it-
generated name, I think, right? Brandy,
Yeah, I think it might be, yeah. It's actually kind of a cool one. One of my buddies got Pronto Cat as like his generated name, and I was like, wow, that's a perfect
I
username.
think that might be Saul Goodman, though. I'm pretty sure Saul Goodman is on their team. I could
Oh, okay.
be wrong. That has to be Saul Goodman. That's a player.
Well, we do see them getting set up. Z is holding the ground. He throws down the bounce pad. They're hopping over there. It does look like BURTS is below them. Hard to see right now. They're hopping. They zip line over. BURTS is above them. Holtows Finest is set up inside the cashed out station. So we're seeing a nice close battle. Lots of shotguns going off. RPG goes down. Hit 3 people, I think, on that one. We see Chickpea trying his best to heal, but he goes down as well. Z and Swako are up. Just trying to go around in circles fighting to get Brendy down. And it does look like BURTS was able to take that fight there, and they'll get the cash out. And be in a pretty good position by the time that Holtows Finest respawn.
Yeah, they'll have the high ground hotel here. Chickpea's going to be looking for spawns, see where they spawn, and then they prepare for that fight. I don't think they're going to be playing close to the cash out for this one. Yeah, they're all on hotel.
Yeah, they're going to try and intercept them real close. Interesting, they're not taking that bounce pad.
Yeah, they're going to force the point. They're going to get him off the high ground. It's very risky to go up there against a good team. Risk a lot.
Just expose yourself. Yeah. There's the first drop. And are they going to go up the stairs and get it to it, or are they going to try and drop it again? Both teams seem to be converging on the point now. See Swako running with a C4 in hand. Green Space, who I think is Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman.
He had the barrel. They throw up the APS turret. Mid-air combat going down. Nice kill from Saul. Okra is back up. But it does look like he immediately goes down. Gets respawned probably in the worst area. Couldn't do much there. And it does seem like BURTS will take this cash out.
It's a very close fight. That defib on Swako won him that fight. Whoever was the medium that defib Swako, that could have been bad. Swako died pretty fast in that fight.
Yeah, that did happen really pretty fast. I mean, they converged. They took their time to get set up, and then the actual fighting was over in like 10 seconds. Quite impressive. But yeah, that res did bring him back just at the right time. And then the alternate team, the res on Saul, just didn't save him in time. So we see Vault 2 being opened. And both teams are set up a little bit away from each other, going to the high ground. Brindy holding that shotgun good distance away. They do have control over this cash out, but the RPG in hand by Okra. Lots of explosions going on all around them. We see the barrels in use. We don't see these the red explosive barrels a ton, so it's interesting to see more than one player holding them on.
Are they just fighting to fight again? They're not even fighting for the vault anymore. Here comes the ego battles from North America, the classic. They just completely left the vault. They're just fighting for fun.
They're way over there.
They just want to fight. Okay, here we go. Now they're starting to move towards the vault.
Yeah, and this vault is one of the harder ones to get to, in my opinion, because it's in that stage area, and it's kind of behind it, and like there's no good way to push into it without at least being like exposed or trapped in that little room. So the fight's going down on the roof again. Interestingly enough, they're really not too close to it.
Yeah.
Nice res. He resed Okra, but again, he gets caught out.
Off the defib.
Yep. And now looks like Chickpea will be able to take this. And I'm curious, I think they might go to C?
I'm thinking they're going to go B.
Okay.
B's a very easy cash out to hold. Definitely advantage for the person holding the cash out rather than retaking. And
so we're looking at the
box backs.
Yeah. We're looking at the kill feed, and it does look like BURTS has the advantage on kills. But you know, the Holtows Finest still has some decent kills, so it's not been the match like we saw previously, where it was just a utter, you know, destruction, utter like decimation by one team. So at least, you know, Holtows Finest is holding off a little bit for BURTS' crazy pushes. But here we go again. Nice fight, pretty far away from the cash out station, but it does make sense. They're trying to fight on the roof. They fall down. Swako goes down. Brindy is doing everything he can to heal. We see the shotguns going off, and Chickpea and Z are staying up there, staying up a little bit. They have good distance.
Are Are they in a 2v2 scenario? Oh, 2v2. They're going to give
No.
up the point. They're going to play retake. They're not going to go for Swako's defib. Swako's
It does make
pointing up
sense.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have enough time to do one good push in there. So Holtows Finest having the cash out right now, holding it off, getting set up. I'm wondering if they're going to the roof again. It does look like they're climbing up there. They're a little spread out right now. Nope, now they're following. So good positioning. They're set up. This fight is about to happen. We see it going down.
It's RPG. Oh, big RPG.
Big.
Swako should be cleaning up here. Oh, he gets taken down actually. This is in favor of Altus Fighters for sure. 3v1? They wiped them. Okay.
Yep.
We have a
Interesting.
match on our hands, man.
Yeah.
I told you this is going to be good. North American team's
Finally.
batting it out.
Yeah, and there's no way that that BURTS respawns and is able to get to this
Yeah,
cash
there
out.
is
So
just
they,
no time for this. They're going to spawn 140 meters from the cache. They have no time for this.
yeah, some of those spawns can be brutal. So far away, and just watching it tick down by the time you get there, you just know that you have not even the
But
7
they will be
seconds it
coming back
takes.
here with the zip line, and they just want to ego chow. Just for fun.
You know, with these two teams, how close they are, it does make sense that they are just wanting to kind of take the advantage, and before the engagement starts, before the the vault is opened or the cash out gets started. So we are seeing them run away now, but it did look like they were getting set up for a nice fight. We do see Holtows Finest on the roof over there, and nope, no, here we go. They're not fighting over the cash out, the vault, and they are. Wow, that RPG hit green space down hard. Okra's struggling to stay alive. He goes down. Z is at half health. He gets shot, brings down green space. You see the
Swako's
fight,
aim is
Brenda
so
goes
good.
down. Yeah. Yeah, Swako on that shotgun has always been impressive to watch. And he is just jumping around. They're going to go for Vault 3. They have the advantage and the team wipe.
Two of the best heavies in North America against each other right now, so they definitely have something to prove to each other.
Yep,
So I
Vault
think,
3.
yeah, so I think Swako is going to depot this to C since it's closer. He's not going to take the risk going to D, but maybe I'm wrong. Even though D is probably easier to hold.
And what is
They're
D
gonna
in?
take- D is, I don't know what hotel that is, but it's
Okay.
where the windows are on the first floor.
Gotcha. Yeah, it does look like they're running it to C. C's a nice area. I do like how you can set up kind of on that top area and have it's like behind the scenes of another stage.
Yeah.
So
But the C cash out only has one drop with the C4, so it's kind of hard to hold. You want to fight off the cash out after you put your C4. You really want them to force the point. 'Cause you only have
I
one
love that
drop
everybody
installed.
runs nowadays with the glitch barrel in hand as soon as they see him. It's just so impactful and so just an easy way to kind of clear a little bit of space, especially if you're getting pushed. Blocks, the shields, breaks it down. Just is really versatile utility, and so it's cool to see everybody kind of running with them in hand as soon as they can. Fight going down on the top of the roof, running around. We see Okra jumping in between these bubble shields. And Swako is getting set up. The roof is basically destroyed at this point. A lot of red barrels went off. And we're halfway through Cash Out C. And it does
Yeah.
look like it's in the favor of BURTS right now. But they are losing it at the moment. They're a little bit of ways away, and they do lose the Cash Out station. So now it's in control of Holtows Finest. We see Okra with the shield, trying to protect his teams, herd them like a little pack of cats.
70%
pretty
done
good
on the cash
position.
out. I would just try to hold it in like a tight spot. Don't let them get caught. And Swako gets caught here. Take down the medium. He's in there. He's in there like
Yeah,
swimwear.
he's pushing in.
His
Ooh,
team is
no.
dead though. Lamp killed his mediums, and it's over. Altus
Yeah.
Finest takes this map. Wow.
That was shocking. And really at the end there, too, seeing Swako just run in there a little bit too bold, and just his teammates go down around him, and then he's stuck alone and couldn't really do much there. Not the Swacko plays that I'm used to seeing. So interesting plays, and Holtows Finest will take the first match.
Yeah. I think Swacko's team made a mistake by letting them steal the point.
Yeah,
It
yeah, they were
happens.
way too far away, and by the time that they were able to, run in there, it just seemed like Halto's Finest was able to set up a nice defense, and they played so close to the cash out too. Like they didn't run away after they stole it; they just set up their defenses, and you could see that I believe that it was Okra holding the shield and just kind of protecting them from damage, and just let the time run out. So that was well played. Especially against a team like BURTS. So amazing job, Halto's Finest. And I think you might be right. I think that of the two teams we've seen so far, or the four teams we've seen so far, this one will definitely make it to Monaco. I don't see any way that BURTS doesn't come back now. A little upset at their last performance and wanting to show off in this next match. So lots more to see.
Yeah, I think it does go to Monaco.
Hmm.
Uh,
And what was,
what's the next map we have?
I believe it's Skyway Stadium?
Skyway Stadium,
that right?
definitely picked by BURTS, right?
Yeah.
So my prediction was Chickpea goes on light, but with how they just played, I don't think he might risk going light here. Definitely
Oh, really? You
this
think they're
map.
going to switch it? Okay.
Yeah. So if they were to win Vegas, I think Chickpea would have went light because of the map pick. But now I don't know. Light is a risky pick against good players.
Yeah, yeah. It's just you have such a small amount of health, and really one small misstep, and you're down for 20 seconds or more. And yeah, it does make that balance really hard to find. But at the same time, I think that they're just so well equipped to just destroy and kind of get in there if you can.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened wrong in that last match? What do you think the BURTS messed up on?
So when they were controlling the cash out, they ran very, very far from it, and they let him steal. And I don't think Swacko had a C4 on the cash box, so he had no drop potential, so they just stole for free. Or maybe he did have a C4 on the cash box and they glitched it with a glitch barrel. But they definitely went way too far. Overcooking
Yeah.
their plays a little bit. What? Oh, Chickpea. Wait, Chickpea's not on light.
No, I didn't
Saw
see a
that
light
wrong.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chickpea wears the same outfit on both characters, so it's hard to tell if it's light or medium. So it's like hard to tell.
Yeah. All right, and here we go, getting started on Skyway Stadium. Do we have any variation? I can't see anything other
It's
than
foggy.
fog.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's fog. It's fog, not high rise, nothing. So here comes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so this is the vault, the blacktop vault. I don't think Lamp's team will be padding over to fight for this. I think they're just gonna let him escort this box. There's literally no point of coming here at all.
Yeah, they have an
What?
uphill battle if they do fight.
Here they are. They're gonna prove me wrong. They're about to pad over, I think, and just fight him for ego.
No, I think they're just setting up. They're letting them have it.
Yeah, that's the smart play.
Yep. Yeah, and both teams just set up, holding at each other. But we do see Chickpea running around. They will get in control of Vault 1. And I'm not sure if they'll take it to A or B. I think B is a little closer. But yeah, they're in a good position. They're, interestingly enough, that Holtows Finest let them have it. And BURTS is just kind of sitting pretty on top of the blacktop. Now, they will have a little bit of competition as they push into the next point, because Holtows Finest will have been set up, and we do see the damage starting to go down. Somebody is getting some good shots off. They got a little bit of chip damage, but it seems like nearly everybody's running shotguns, so it's pretty hard to hold and set up for and do a lot of damage with that shotgun when you're at these distances. So here we have Okra, Brindy, and Green Space, which is Saul Goodman, and they are getting set up for this engagement. Nice distance on these two teams. We do see two glitch barrels going down on each side. We see the jump pad going down from Okra, and we do see that Holtows Finest is now getting pushed by BURTS. There's a big team fight going down. Swako is down. Chickpea is on his last health. Z is the last one up. He brings back with the defib, and both teams are just right there though.
Oh
and
my god,
Oprah
he's
goes
gonna turn
down.
the fight. He's gonna turn this fight. It's a 1v2.
Wow, look at that. Yeah,
The
that was an
defib
amazing
into a
team wipe.
glitch mine.
Yeah.
Good job, Z. Of
So
course, the
that
best
was
support medium.
yeah, really close fight, and interestingly enough, right before the cash out got started. So Z will get this cash out in place, and I think at this point that Holtows Finest will respawn pretty far away because I think that they spawned in before the cash out started. So this will bring BURTS a nice little opportunity to have some breathing room. Yeah, and look, they are a far
they're
away
going on
ways.
crane. They're going on crane. This is why I wanted Chick to be on light. This is literally the best cash out for light.
Are they moving the crane too? I think they moved it a little bit. Yeah, the ball is spinning.
Yeah, they're moving it away so you can't pad or zip to it from
okay.
hotel. So the only way in is basically, well, they're turning it back. Oh, they broke it.
Oh no, it broke it. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Holtows Finest immediately threw some barrels at that, and now they actually have a nice crane down. But interestingly enough, everybody's taking this fight really slowly. Here we go. Now the engagement's getting started. You see Brenny going down low. He goes down hard. The RPG hits, but I think it missed most of them. They're holding on to 70 health. He goes down as well. And we see Chickpea and Z just destroying with these shotguns. With that team wipe production, can we get the scoreboard up on board?
Yeah, with the crane going down, there's only one way to get into construction, is just to pad from a rooftop or run it through. But I think
so
this...
only one kill each for Holtows Finest. Yeah, BURTS is kind of back and swinging hard. Z is definitely doing great with that shotgun combat at 2,000 and at 1,500 of support already. Very little support score on Holtows Finest. So this cash out, they are actually pushing it. I didn't think that they would.
Yeah, they have
how little time it is.
They have
okay.
Oh, the old
It fell off.
The Z-Tech where he places the goo pad on the cash out. And now it's just going to be permanently flying off the map. Yeah, that cash out is definitely not stealable like that.
Yeah, that was actually really funny to see. Just you saw the explosion and then poof, there it goes, flying off. Really smart strategy. And really, is there anything you can do in that situation? I think you just have to just watch it.
The only thing to do about it is go under the point, destroy the pad off the goo, and then you have no time to see the cash out if you go do that.
Yep.
It's literally just a desperate push. They knew it was going to be a desperate push, that's why they made that play. So it's like, once they tap it, it's going off the map.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting to know. And definitely something I'm going to have to try now, because that's a pretty trolly way to hold control and just buy time. And you know what? That's what I love about this game, is that there's so much variation in so many ways. There is no standard, push into A, push into B. It's there's different play styles. Here we see them jumping over the roof. We see Swako doing down, and it does look like, ooh, I couldn't tell what just happened there. Brindy went down. These shotguns are just lethal today.
Wiped them. And I believe that was Swako's team that was jumping on them too.
Yeah.
Interesting. Usually the team that jumps on the team's head has the advantage, especially if there's no counter pad. But once again,
the live wires are back in play.
I think
so we'll get the second cash out started at B, and it does now look like BURTS is in control of this. No, this is Holtows Finest in control of this one. BURTS is still a pretty ways away. They did respawn, unfortunately, all the way over there, so they're going to have to jump pad over, and by the time they even make it into B, it'll be more than a quarter of the way done. We see them climbing on the roof, getting set up with I believe that's a glitch barrel and a red barrel. I think they're going to try and blow up the roof. And maybe to their surprise, they'll see that Holtows Finest is hiding all in one corner, that they're right on top of each other right now, jumping down in. B is getting closer and closer to halfway there.
yeah, they're gonna know they're gonna be in the attic here. Or wow, they didn't move. Interesting.
Yeah, they didn't fall for the bait. It does drop down. And the roof starts to get destroyed.
Glitch barrel!
Right on
Massive
top of
glitch
each
barrel!
other. Yeah, that hit
That's
2
your
people
RPG.
at
They
least.
need to go off this. They should be killing BURTS here easily. Swako,
it
they're
does
gonna
look
stall
like-
him. They're gonna stall him. They're not killing him on purpose. They want to stall him for
Really?
as long as possible. They have less time for the cash out.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy. I don't know if we've seen that before. Really kind of an evil way to play, but yeah, it's smart. Hold them off. I get why they do that.
Yeah. BURTS has a desperate push here. They don't really have much time. Depends where they spawn.
Yeah, they have to dive on this and then hold it. There's really not much they can do, but it will bring it, I think, into cash out 3. So it is anybody's map at this point, but both teams are fighting pretty competitively. So this is a great matchup between these 2 teams.
Yeah, this is very hard to steal. There's 2 C4s. I think they steal. Oh my god!
He's still holding it.
They got him.
Nope. Yep.
That
Pretty
almost
does
got
go down in
stolen
that.
somehow.
It did, yeah. They threw an RPG at him and it brought him down to like 10 health, and then he was still holding on to it. Or maybe it was the C4 that exploded and brought him down low, but didn't get him all the way.
Just appeared in the arena.
Interesting
we'll
game
have
here.
all
Very
3.
interesting game. Close fights. 2 North American teams. Lamp versus Swako. This is the deciding cash out right here. If Lamp's team wins this cash out, we're sending Z's team to the lower brackets. Wow.
Yeah.
BURTS could lose this one, man.
I don't know what to think just yet because it is so close. And to me, it's so funny to see these fights with the shotguns at such distance because I don't really know what they're trying to accomplish here. Like, each team can res and heal and, you know, just like this. Swako goes down just a little bit, but immediately gets brought back to nearly full health. So I don't know what these long-distance shotgun battles are trying to accomplish, but hey, they still keep happening. Here we see the kill feed. We see Z is running high on 7 kills, but Okra with 8. So both teams are pretty evenly matched, like almost exactly matched. The difference of 1 kill between them. So it's what you love to see. They're going to bring down cash out C down to them. It gets stuck in between, so they have to do a little bit more.
That's
Throw the
actually
APS
not
down.
bad for them. That's honestly not bad for them. They have 1 extra drop on the cash out.
Yeah, and I've had it stuck in that position before, and it does make it in kind of that awkward position where it's just like this. Like, it can fall immediately. Glitch Barrel going down, Chickpea throws it. Doing some good damage with the shotgun. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god.
They're aping off that.
Interesting use of the zipline. He used it to get around the team.
Swako instantly dies.
Look at that. And they're just playing with him again.
Yeah, they're gonna stall him out again.
He knew it. He was trying to jump out the window.
Yeah.
He was just going to kill himself. I mean, it makes sense. It's what you're trying to do.
Great teamwork from Holtows finest. On Chickpea, I'm surprised
Yeah.
Chickpea went off. I mean, he did get Randy to 1 HP, and he probably called to push. Pushed into Lamp's RPG.
Yep. And interestingly enough, that cash out station is still kind of wedged in there. So there is another drop. They're all getting set up in this supply closet, it looks like. I
This
like
is,
watching people crouch and run around.
Questionable. Yeah. This is a very predictable spot. People always play the spot at high level. So I'm not surprised. They dropped
There's the
themselves.
drops. Ooh,
It's
onto
on
a
the
jump
pad.
pad. They did go flying there for a second, but cash out is almost done. This will be the decider of who takes this match, who takes this map.
Oh, Swako C4'd himself.
Oh no. He's able to get healed back up by his teammates. They throw the dome shield. Both teams are pushing in. RPG goes off. Pretty good RPG. Lucas goes down. See Chickpea just barely holding on. He goes down as well. Suiko is trying to hold on. Z is still doing doing damage, and that is a team
Have
wipe, and
it.
they're able to take
Have
it.
Wow, last second.
Yeah. So it will be BURTS that takes this map.
They gave BURTS too much space through the last cash out.
Yeah.
Closer.
That was a cool last fight because both teams were just really holding off and pushing into each other, and just you could see the RPGs and the shield coming up, and just kind of the classic fight from what I wanted to see, and that was really neat, in my opinion. Just those shotguns can do so much damage, both from the heavy and the medium. Cool to see that everybody's running that these days. I guess I need to pick it back up, but I am terrible with those shotguns.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the model.
Hmm.
I'm just not good at that gun. I don't know. I'm an F-car
Yeah.
player. But yeah, it's interesting to see two models in the comp. I don't know. Maybe they're building a new
Yeah.
meta.
Yep. Well, even the SA-12, the one that the heavy uses, what gets me is that weird little like delay when you have to like turn the barrel and to get the next shots there. So it's interesting to run that shotgun as well. But I think that once you get in the swing of it, it becomes really powerful, as we've just seen today.
Yeah.
But that means that we have one more match coming up, and this one will be on Monaco. Probably one of my favorite maps, just to see. I think it's a really pretty map, just visually, and I think there will be a lot more close combats, kind of like what we just saw in this last fight there.
I'm usually not the type of guy to say this, but I
Mm.
think I want to see suspended structures, Monaco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even though that's like the worst map
Oh, it is, yeah.
iteration. But I just want to see if one of them goes rifle or not, or they stick to their shotguns on suspended structures.
Yeah, and you're able to tell which variation you get while you're loading in. So it's not like they're, jumping in blindly. But yeah, I would love to see some variation. These shotguns are cool, but it does lend to more close quarters combat than running rifles like the FCAR or the AK. You can kind of get more long range damage done, and I think that that's impactful. But yeah, we have one more matchup between these two teams. It'll be exciting to see who takes it.
Yeah. Who do you have winning the last map?
I want to say BURTS, but man, Holtows Finest is pretty great. Like they have some good strategy. They're bold when they're pushing in, and they're great at defense right now. So I don't know. I really think it could go either way. What about you?
I'm good friends with both teams, but I'm gonna have to go with Lamp. I think Lamp
Okay.
can bring this home.
Nice.
Watching Swaka versus Lamp is actually so fun.
So from that last engagement, what do you think was what let BURTS win? Was it really just kind of Halta being out of place? Was it just luck? Was it just kind of what ended up giving them the victory on that last map?
Yeah, so like I said, playing in that closet room is too predictable, and BURTS obviously is a high-level team. They obviously knew
Yeah.
that they're going to be playing very close to the cash out. I think you should be, like, if I was on Lamp's team, I would make a call to, like, play a little in a different spot where, like, you can catch him off guard, because they're going to be aping the point, and you want to catch him, like, off guard. And since they just played in a corner in a room that's very predictable, BURTS wasn't caught off guard at all. They were like prepared
Yeah.
for them to be in their spot already. So that's why Swaka was
Welcome to Quick
aiming his
Cast, where
RPG at that
speed is the
location.
key to victory. The first
Gotcha.
team
If I was
passionate
them, I would
cast
just
will reign
play a little bit
supreme.
closer, or
Right
play
you are, Scotty. Time to
play
turn
off
up
guard,
the heat in
catch
this
him off a spawn or
thrilling
something as they're
Skyway.
running. And the fighting is already beginning. Typical
Wow.
Monaco spawns.
This match, and in all likelihood,
Z is down to 14 health, trying to hold off. They're both on top of the roof, going back and forth. We do see our first team wipe already happen for Halta's Finest. So Swacko, Z, and Chickpea were able to hold off on that fight and bring the ultimate win before they even get started on Vault 1. So they will have the advantage as they go into this vault. And Halta's Finest will respawn. Not sure where they've respawned at, but I think it'll be a pretty good distance away. So by the time this cash out is open, I think that they'll be there.
Yeah, B cash out is like the god spot on Monaco. Just holding it usually has the most advantage too.
The big splash
I'm interested to see if Lamp's gonna rotate very fast to it. Try to instantly fight him as they plug. That's literally their timing here. It's to just go as they're plugging the
Big
box.
Splash are looking to make a name for themselves. First cash
Gotcha.
out started.
We do see the red barrel going off. I think it was trying to hit the roof, but it bounced off there. So now the jump pad's going down. This barrel gets the hit, and we see Chickpea taking half health and goes down.
No. Gets res though.
Okay.
So He goes
Dome shield
down.
is up. Yeah, look at that shot. Swacko's amazing with that shotgun. And Z is really just not even fighting. He's just trying to stay on healing.
And now they're gonna do the same thing to Lamp. They're gonna stall him.
This is such
Payback's
an
a
interesting
bitch.
strategy that I haven't seen before. It's quite interesting to see it employed. It's just so mean.
Really?
You
You
buy
haven't seen
yourself
this
so
ever
much-
from Swagos?
Maybe I have, but I wasn't cued into it because I don't remember seeing it with this much like delay. Like maybe a couple of seconds, but this time like they're actually toying with them before they get
Yeah.
that last kill.
You can do pretty devious things with that strat. You could stall him to the point where you don't kill him, and then one coins, and the moment he coins, you kill him.
Oh,
So then you go to the next guy, and then you could stagger them.
jeez. Yeah, I could see.
But yeah,
And so here we have BURTS setting up. Ooh, nice barrel. Goes off, blows up the roof. It does look like Swacko goes down. Okra is down to a quarter health. And it is just chaos in this roof. I can't really tell what's happening.
that was so close.
It does look like a team wipe. Yeah, it brought down to just 1v1 in that fight, but it was literally 6 people in the roof in one area, running around the one chimney structure in there.
That was a nice try from Swagos.
But here we
He
have
ran out of bullets. And
uh,
got shot.
yeah.
That's probably why.
BURTS setup, has the first cash out. Holtows Finest is really going to have to pick it up if they want to take this win. They don't have much time, and one cash out could be all that stands in between them.
Sorry, my Discord crashed.
No worries.
Yeah.
They are still fighting over this one area. Vault 2 hasn't been tapped. They are just kind of in this rooftop combat. It does look like Holtows Finest fell down, but here they go, bouncing around. Cash out Vault 2 will be opened. Looks like by Holtows Finest, if they can hop in there. Yep, they did hop in. And Meteor Shows, is this the only event that we've had so far?
Yeah, we haven't seen low graph, but thank God we haven't seen low graph. It's the worst one too. I don't think there
Everybody
should be game
says
modes. I don't think there should be game modes or game events
Oh, really?
lobbies.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
they add in the RNG factor to the game.
The high note
Yep.
swooped up a cash box.
Competitive in my opinion.
I personally like the low gravity, but everybody I talk to thinks I'm crazy, so I'm probably the crazy one.
Well, no, low graph is fun. But
Yeah, and that's just it. It's fun. I love being able to hop around, especially if I'm playing light with the dash, because I can get across like half the map instantly, and I just think that's, I don't know, movement to me is what makes a game, and the finals definitely has that. And throwing some of these modifiers. This is probably the most destructive I've ever seen Meteor Shower, because it is actively hitting on people. So this is kind of cool. And it's definitely throwing them kind of in a loop because nobody's engaging. I think they're just trying to wait out this meteor showers. Okay, but no, we see Cash Out C getting started. Gas going down near it, which is a great strategy. No C4 to throw on it.
Oh, I think he has a C4.
Oh, okay.
Definitely has a C4 on.
Okay, yeah. I see that now.
He got spotted on the third floor. Insta pad. Oh, Chickpea's alone. He got. They're all split up. BURTS is all split up. This is not good.
See, this is where the Winch Claw would have been perfect. They could have grabbed him, brought him in, destroyed him, and really thrown the whole team off. Interesting that we're still running the shield instead of the Winch Claw. But as you said, these are kind of more OG players. So it makes sense that they're trying to stick to the original.
Now pay attention to
Season
Lem
1 and 2.
C4 here. He has one on the cache and one on the door on the left of them. They're gonna see if they want to aim point for the door. C4 the door too.
Okay.
Okay, well they're just getting shot from high ground. They have to move.
Yeah, BURTS is in a great position right now for this cash out.
He gets
Dome
taken
shield
from
goes
HP from
down.
What? He's dead.
I'm not sure.
Meteor showers just fall on Z's forehead or something?
I think that the event is ended.
Yeah, but hey, I don't know what even killed them.
There was that red barrel that one of them had near it. Maybe it exploded. Yeah, I couldn't tell. There's so much chaos that happens in these team fights when they're fighting in a building like this, near the stairs, and just yeah. This is what I was saying about Monaco, is that it is close quarter combat. You have a few other maps that have similar areas, but nearly all of the cash outs here that I can think of, except for the one in the exploded church, it's just tight. So pretty chaotic, pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah.
But we will be going down to the final cash out
Here
for
it
these
is.
two teams.
Deciding cash out.
Yeah, and you weren't wrong. These are two teams to watch because they are close. They're close in combat. They're close. Wow, look at that RPG.
That RPG.
Great shot.
Nasty.
Ooh, he got two of them down half health, if not
And
more.
he cleans all three, I think.
Yep, that was dirty.
Yeah. If Swako connects to you, you're just dead. Like,
Yep. And you were saying that you think that he's one of the top heavy players in the
yeah,
world?
Swako is one of the best heavies in the world.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Respawn alert. The high notes are back in action.
But yeah, Holtows Finest now has kind of an uphill battle because BURTS will have control over this cash out. And I don't know, I think, are they going to take it to D because it's right there, or are they going to run to A?
The big
Looks like
splash
D.
have commenced a cash out.
Yeah, A's a horrible cash out for both of these teams, actually. They're all playing shotguns.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, Holtows Finest is pretty spread out, with one of them really close to the enemy team. Not what I would do. Not sure what they're doing, but this does seem like a slow approach. I think they're breaking down the crane. I love it when that gets destroyed. And it does look
Yeah.
like somebody's inside as it falls, which is even funnier.
They had to break the crane there.
But
Can't
BURTS
let
is now
BURTS have the high
pretty out of position
Now,
for this.
yep.
But I don't know if Holtows Finest is aware of this because they're not pushing onto it just yet. This is a really slow approach to this cash out, and it makes sense. This is the one for all the marbles for both of these two teams. So I would take it slow, but at this point, you really just got to commit to something.
Oh, the glitch barrel into Chico's face. They're gonna go off this. Training gets punished for it.
Yep, here's another fight that's happening on top of a roof or in top of a attic area. And it does, yep, we see this going on. They're just toying with him.
And he has no way to kill himself. He's a medium.
Yep,
Swap
there's nowhere to
messed up.
jump off on this map.
I would have kept stalling him.
Yeah, I think that this is going to go in the way of BURTS. I think Holtows Finest has maybe a chance to dive on it, but I don't think
Slight
so.
chance. Slight
Yeah.
chance. Depends where they spawn.
And look at everything that they're setting up. They've got the
They spawn
gas, there's
park.
two
I
barrels.
think it's kind of over here.
Yeah.
Just have to stick it.
It is possible. I have seen some amazing cat. There
Oh,
it
he's
is.
sticking behind the
behind him.
box.
Is he still going for it? No, that's it.
The big splash
so
washed away the competition.
Nice try.
today. Thanks again to
BURTS. Yep, BURTS ends up taking that one. I want to say that I'm surprised, but I'm not, because BURTS is what I think of as like one of the top tier teams. They have kind of this great roster, this great composition. But I got to give it to Holtows Finest because they have some amazing plays. And in more than one instance, I thought that, hey, we're about to see an upset here, and BURTS is about to be taken down a peg. So if anything, definitely somebody to watch. And Holtows Finest still will go into the losers bracket. So this isn't the end. There is a chance that we see this exact same matchup once again. I wouldn't be surprised to see it again. And if that does happen, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up taking it, because both teams, even when we're looking at the kill feed, were really evenly matched up, even on healing and support. Really cool to see, and more coming up.
Yep. Like I said, match of the day for sure, and they will definitely be in the grand finals again. They'll meet. I think they will 2-0 in THX. So.
Yeah. And I believe that'll be our next matchup. Our next matchup, let me pull this up, should be the lower final. And I believe this will be in THX and Holtows Finest. So I think that Holtows Finest will 2-0 as well in THX. In THX, amazing team, But hey, we're going to have to come find out here shortly after this quick break.